guys, it's Angie Bell with Herbally Hip Tarot. How's my Herbally Hip tribe? Let me put my readers on. This is for entertainment purposes only, and everything I say here is allegedly. Okay, one of my favorite readings to do is we're going to do Kamala's energy update and Biden's energy update. Okay, so we're going to do Kamala's first. And I usually use lucid dreams. So let's just make sure. Those are usually my Kamala cards. Clear. Spirit, should I use the lucid dreams tarot cards for Kamala's updated energy? Yes. Okay, while we're here, let's ask about Biden too. Clear. Spirit, should I use the Gypsy Oracle cards for Biden's updated energy? Yes. Okay. And I believe these cards, you can read them both ways. Yeah. All right, let me ask one more question if I should read them on. Clear. Spirit, for Kamala's updated energy, should I read the cards only in the upright? Okay, so I'm going to read these only in the upright, and let me shuffle, and I'll be right back. Okay, so let's read about Kamala's energy update. Okay, so we got, what do we have here? 5 of Wands. Okay, that's on the bottom. Let's see what's in the center. 10 of Swords. And there, it's the cards upside down. 10 of Swords. And we'll be reading everything in the upright because that's what they told me to do. So, all right, so let's see what's on the bottom. And also, let me just bring out 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Okay, so this is 5 of Wands. Conflict, disagreements, tension, apart, diversity, rivalry, challenges, obstacles, competition, aggressive, clash of egos. It sounds exactly what we're going through right now. So this is what she's underground working on, okay? It's what we're going through. It's what she's going through, what we're all going through. 10 of Swords. Painful endings. Stabbed in the back. Loss, being left to bleed out. Crisis. Deep wounds. Collapse. Exhaustion. Betrayed. Failure. That is what she felt like. Look at that. 10 of Swords. That is what she felt like. She was completely stabbed in the back. She may still feel stabbed in the back now. 3 of Pentacles. But I believe she's recovered, but she still felt like she was stabbed in the back. And she really felt it right afterwards. Collaboration, teamwork, skills, shared goals, work, learning, pulling energy. And I believe this is what's describing how we, all of us readers and psychics have been talking about. There's a team underground working to get all this straightened out. That describes it. Ace of Swords. Breakthrough, truth, new insights, new ideas, vision, focus, mental clarity, and success. So they have she and the powers to be have gotten some breakthroughs. Okay, they have new ideas, they have vision, they have mental clarity, success, truth. All about the stealing of the election. So it looks like they've got the information they need. Queen of Swords. Independent, intelligent, honesty, fair, clear boundaries, direct communication, constructive criticism, objective and logical. Oh, that's our girl Kamala right there. Queen of Swords. Okay, we got the Hierophant. spiritual wisdom, religious beliefs, traditions, convention, conformity, education, knowledge, belief systems. And that totally describes Kamala, okay? She's very traditional and very conventional as far as the government comes, okay? And very knowledgeable. Okay. The Lovers. Divine love, deep soul connection, choice, harmony, relationship, value, alignment, unions, balance, unity, romance. And in this one, I would say that this would be, I think this is Kamala with Biden, but this is also Kamala with the vice president, Walz. When it says harmony, relationships, value alignment, unions and balance, unity. That is all the relationship she has with those two men, okay? With the government. King of Wands. Natural born leader, vision, boldness, daring, charm, entrepreneur, power, big picture, optimism, taking control. That is Kamala. And check this out. We have Queen of Swords and the King of Wands, and they're like this together. That is the perfect balance for a president of the United States. And right now, we need more feminine with a little of the masculine mixed in, okay? That's the age of Aquarius. Where, or if it's the other way around, suppose it was this way, and it was a man, he needs his masculine energy, right? But he needs some of that feminine energy. Right now, all we have is masculine. And it's a damn mess. So either way, if it's a man, he needs to have enough feminine energy in him. If it's a woman, she needs to have her femininity, but enough masculine energy. Okay, when it comes to running this country. Probably to run your life, period. Okay, Seven of Pentacles. Long-term investment, sustained patience, perseverance, hard work, success, and waiting, harvest, results, profits, planning. Isn't that awesome? So look at, she's planted her seeds, she's planted her harvest, she's been patient, she's made a long-term investment, and she will profit, okay, from all of that, from all of planting her seeds this whole time since she lost. Six of Swords. Transitions, leaving behind, moving on to calmer waters, distance, accepting lessons. Doesn't that sound like her? She's accepted the lessons she's learned from having a presidency stolen from her. She knows she has to make a transition. She has to move on to calmer waters. She has to leave behind that loss and him stealing the election and be ready for her new position, which we will check will be the President of the United States. Six of Wands. Success, public recognition, achievement, self-confidence, victory, award, triumph, praise, acclaim, pride, rewards. That just tells me all of her hard work is going to pay off. And it's not hard work just to win the presidency, but she's been working at this her whole life, okay? She became a lawyer. Then she became an AG, an attorney general. Then she became a senator. Then she became the vice president. And now she's going to be the president. Do you see what I'm saying? So, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Clear. Spirit. Will Kamala be the president in 2025? Yes. Clear. Will the Orange Menace be removed from the presidency in 2025? Yes. There we go. Okay, beautiful reading. I have never had, I don't think I've ever had my pendulum say to read all of them in the upright. Usually it says no. That's the first time. So in my opinion, we are getting close to to this happening, for that orange menace to be removed. Because all the cards were to be read in the upright. What a beautiful reading that was. Okay, let's read on Biden, on President Biden. And I'm going to use the Gypsy Oracle because I already asked. Let me shuffle. I'll be right back. All right, so let's see. This is Biden's energy. An update on Biden's energy. Okay, Messenger. I almost get the same cards for him every single time. Okay, so to me, this is all of the proof and evidence that he needs. Okay, he's gotten enough. Look at that. Messages about the stolen election, and probably about even more than that at this point. Okay, the Orange Menace has broken so many laws, it's ridiculous. Frivolity and abundance. So I think he's got an abundance of messages, abundance of information about that stolen election, and about anything else that this menace has done since he's been in there. Okay, I always get confused by this card, wife, but this is what my guides told me. He's doing it for families. He's doing it for families. Wife and children, what is that? A family. He's doing this for the families. For his family. For our families. Okay? Sorrow. He does feel sorrow. He feels so much sorrow for so many people suffering. But he is relieved because he knows we're towards the end of the nightmare of the Orange Menace. He's doing this for the love of country. And look, what's above it? I said families. Look at that. Right above it. Okay, it's been a long journey, but he's ready. He's ready to do what? Foe. Take down the enemy, which is the Orange Menace, for stealing the election and all the other things, all the other crimes he's committed since then. Gift. He knows that this is going to be a gift to the American people, taking the Orange Menace out. And look, remember I said love is above it, for love of country and for the families, for his family and for everybody's family. And it's a gift. He has that soldier energy. He's ready to fight. And I just got to the military is ready to fight too. And I've been getting that the military is backing him up. Him, Kamala, and the powers to be. The military is going to back them up by removing that Orange Menace out of power. And supporting the whole thing, no matter how it needs to be done. For who? Also, his friend Kamala, who he knows won the presidency and will be the president of the United States. Clear. Spirit. Is Biden ready to get back into office to get the debacle straightened out? Yes. Clear. Will Obama join him to straighten out this debacle? Yes. Clear. Will Kamala join him to straighten out the debacle? All right, just a second. My nose is itching. Okay, clear. Will Kamala join him to straighten out the debacle? Yes, clear. Will there be a new election once the Orange Menace is removed? Yes, clear. Will Kamala win the new election? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit. Clear, clear, clear. Spirit. Does Biden, Kamala, and the powers to be, do they have all the evidence they need to expose the cheating of the election? Yes. Clear. Are they waiting for divine timing? Is that what they're waiting for? Yes. Clear. Are they waiting to expose the Orange Menace as being insufficient? Yes. Clear. Are they clear? Are they using this time to get more Republicans to wake up? Yes. Clear. Spirit, so they see the bigger picture. Yes. Because this is this because it's bigger than just Kamala being president? Yes. Okay. Clear. Spirit. So their plan is to disrupt the division that we have in the United States. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. All right. Beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And these two readings are probably the two best readings I've had on Kamala and Biden. They're both just like, it's just like, okay, we got everything. We're good. We're just waiting for divine timing. We're waiting for these fools, these Republicans to, enough of them to wake the hell up so we don't have so much division. Because if they kept just going in the way they're going, it's just going to be divided, 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 divided. And also just keep cheating the Republicans. Okay? So their plan is the big picture. Okay? To try to fix this whole debacle. Not just the election, but the election and the division. So that's the goal, to fix all of it the best they can. Okay, you guys, that is it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. Give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave them below. Anything you want me to read on, leave it below. And make sure you do something to make yourself happy today while we go through this mess. And I have one more set of videos, and I will talk to you guys in just a little bit. Love, peace, and happiness.